The story of the Roman Empire is one of grandeur, power, and eventual ruin. From humble beginnings to becoming the most dominant force in the ancient world, its rise was unparalleled. But, as with all great empires, the seeds of its destruction were sown long before its fall. In this video, we will explore the rise, the glory, and the inevitable decline of the Roman Empire. Part 1. The Rise of Rome. In the early days, Rome was just a small city-state on the banks of the Tiber River, but through sheer determination, strategy, and military might, it expanded rapidly. The Romans, known for their disciplined legions and visionary leaders, began to conquer neighboring territories. By the 2nd century BCE, Rome had control over much of the Mediterranean world. The Punic Wars, fought against their rivals in Carthage, marked a turning point in Rome's rise. Victories in these wars secured Rome's dominance in the Mediterranean. Part 2. The Glory of Rome. At its peak, the Roman Empire stretched from the windswept hills of Britain to the sun-baked deserts of Egypt. Rome was a city of wonder. Its architecture and engineering feats, like the Colosseum and the aqueducts, were marvels of the ancient world. The empire's success was built on its legal system, its network of roads, and a shared sense of Roman identity. Its military was unrivaled, and the Pax Romana, or Roman peace, brought stability to vast regions for centuries. Trade flourished. Part 3. The cracks begin to show. But even the mightiest empires have their flaws. By the 3rd century CE, Rome began to experience internal struggles. Political instability, economic decline, and military overextension put a strain on the empire. The vast territories were difficult to govern, and corruption and greed began to erode the strength of Roman leadership. The empire's wealth, once a source of power, became a burden as it was stretched thin. Rome was beginning to show signs of weakness. Part 4. The Fall of Rome. As the empire grew weaker, external threats began to mount. Barbarian tribes like the Visigoths, Vandals, and Huns began to invade Roman territory. In 476 CE, the Western Roman Empire officially fell when the last emperor, Romulus Augustulus, was deposed by the Germanic chieftain Odoacer. The once mighty Roman legions were no longer able to defend the empire's borders. The city of Rome itself was sacked, and the empire that had ruled the known world for over a millennium was no more. The fall of the Western Roman Empire marked the end of an era. Part 5. The Legacy of Rome. Though the Western Empire fell, the legacy of Rome lived on. The Eastern Roman Empire, known as the Byzantine Empire, continued to thrive for another 1,000 years. And today, the influence of Rome can still be seen in our laws, architecture, and governments. The story of Rome reminds us that no empire is invincible, but its impact on civilization is timeless. The rise and fall of Rome may be a story of glory and ruin, but its legacy remains a cornerstone of our world. Thank you for joining us in exploring the rise and fall of the Roman Empire. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more historical insights.